Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Can you all hear me? Just a sound check real quick. Hopefully everything is good. All right, cool. Thank you so much. Man, wild times. Wild times. Since the 4 o'clock, I don't know what you want to call it, but let's just say report or announcement. It went from 202, I believe, 203s to now 192s, high 192s. Insane. Insane. So I'm expecting the VIX to be, well, it is high, but for option contracts, yeah, that's gonna change. That's gonna change at the open. They don't update it to cash. Because you're probably seeing options at like $4 per contract. I wish, but that is gonna change. Right. So as of right now, there is a buying imbalance taking place in this last 5 minute candle, which to be expected because both the jobless and trade and services were positive. But we are coming into an area that we haven't seen since last year, actually April of last year. The weekly profile of April 15th to April 19th of last year, 2024. And we're in that value area right now, which is a positive note for us that we were trading so far below it. So and it looks like as it's still playing out, we're still a minute and 15 seconds of this candle before cash, but this could be some trapped buyers here who trying to offload their sell positions. I'm sorry, their buy positions. So they have to sell them. They have a stop from April 22nd, 2024, 192.90 is where I have potential stops. And it's not showing up in Bookmap as of yet. That's not going to happen till cash. But potentially stops are there. And we're trading just above that in 203. I'm sorry, 193s. So love to see a reaction down 20 seconds until cash open. Looks like we're going to see that. 35,000 buyers in this one candle with 160 in volume. So I got 192s in my active trader. I'm going to keep that till now, for now. All right, open it now. Okay. Ooh, 278 buyers and counting. Ooh, them prices are extremely high. Spread is too wide for me too. So 192s, maybe switching to the 193s because we're higher in there. Okay, now the spread is better. 193s are going for $136. Spread is like $10 too. But the 192 spread is great. All right, so we're popping higher right at the top of the value. I like it. Okay, now the spread is better. Still high prices one. So I'm gonna switch to the 193s just to get prepared for it. I like how prices are popping with no interest. Prices are definitely expensive though. So I'm definitely playing with a smaller size because of that. And the spread is just continuing. So the VIX dropped a little bit, but the spread is continuing to stay pretty wide. All right. Still got 193s, excuse me, in my active trader. All right, so there was a big buyer imbalance, so definitely not going to pull the trigger now. It just popped in a million buyers. I'm sorry, volume 1.1 million in this first candle. Wow. 280,000 buyers. So we're at the top of the value area, which is a good sign. All right, prices are dropping it. There's still a buyer imbalance in this first candle, so definitely not a go. Why we're buying, other than the fact that it may be on sale, and we have positive news. 194s now. Uh, we're popping 194s. Definitely taking the time with this one. It's a lot of volume, 1.5. Are they seeing this as IWM went on sale when they buying it up? I don't know if I trust the buy. There's a lot of buy side orders too on the book, so nothing to say sell today, at least at the moment, except for the market profile. And they buying, buying, buying. Prices in 194, high 194s, but still nothing there. Switch to 194s potentially. Okay, there's some sell side orders just popped in. All right, if we drop 194.41, I'm gonna do that because it looks like that's the potential. There's a nice sell side order just popped in. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna switch to the 194s just because that's where we are. Just prepare for it. Prices are high, but we're in there. That's a good sell side order that just popped in too. This got to be temporary. This got to be taking profits or just stops being hit. Uh, Getting close to want to pull the trigger. 194 puts. Did I put that? I don't know if I put that in the pre notes. Think I did 193, 2, and 1. So I'm switching to 194s just because where we at now. There's a big buyer there. Not there yet. Need to see something. Don't get the warm and fuzzies about it yet. The big order just popped in on the sell side. Prices are high. Spread is nice, but prices are high. Till there. Nope, still not there yet. All right, getting close to when to pull the trigger on this. It's they're coming into it. Just need to see more evidence of it happening. Not there yet. There's a big buyer just popped in 194.90 area. So still not there yet. Okay. Could this be it here? All right, I'm selling. I'm entering here 194 puts. 128 is my entry. That was a big sell order there. 128. That's a high price. Oh, price just jumped to 135. So I may get some, especially if we drop 194.43. I almost got some slippage on that one. Or my as far as market slippage on my for my benefit. One 194.43 would be good. Mm. They keep hitting that 194 area, 194.75 to 194.60. They keep hitting it. Getting, getting there. Then the orders changed dramatically. Shoot. Yeah, VIX is there. 108 would be my out. And come on. I see y'all there. Come on. There you go. There you go. Okay. Come on, sellers. I see y'all there. There we go. Come on. 190. Still looking for 194.43 if it drops that, but okay. There we go. Wow. Okay. Back to break even. There we go, sellers. 108.5 to my stop. That's insane. Now back to break. Uh-oh. Just hit my first TP. 139. Let's move the stop. God damn. Talk about emotion. And that's probably all I'm gonna get. Move my stop to 130. That's all I'm gonna get. It's still there. Okay. If you're gonna be there, be there. All right, that's it. That just hit my stop. Damn, that price jumped from 130 to what was it? I gotta go back to let me look at my orders. And now they're back in there. This emotion is insane. 1085. I mean, you talk about close to a stop. And now they're coming down. Now they're coming down hard. Now they're coming heavy. Now they're coming heavy. Sellers are back in there. They're coming heavy now. Wow. I don't know if that's luck. Now they're coming in extremely heavy. Well, kinda. They're there. That 935 candle was where buyers were getting absorbed. Got nothing working. Let's see. Wow. I mean, I guess the half a cent or whatever, half a dollar, 1085. And my stop was 108. I mean, you talking about luck. That gotta be luck. There's no way in the world that I should have got stopped there. Now we're back to $1.41. So it's just VIX is all over the place. The sellers are there now for sure. Now they're piling in. Yep. Now they're coming in force. So right at the top of that value area that I spoke of in pre-market, 194.41 to 192, excuse me, 74. And now they're coming in with force. I wonder if we drop 293.91, that'll tell us if the sellers are really in. They're going to continue to sell because there's a big buyer imbalance right there. Let's see if they play that. So this is exactly why I do a 20 cent times $120 stop. Because I mean, right to the half a dollar. That's insane. I mean, it's happened to me before, but that's insane. And now they're really coming in now. They're piling in. So those stops were definitely hit from the April 22nd, 2022's profile. Let's see if they continue to drop this. So right at the top of that value area, 2.2 million and still couldn't take prices higher than 195. Yep, there they go. There they go. They dropped at 193.48, then the sellers are in control for sure. They just bought those or filled those orders. Yep, they dropping it. They're gone. Sellers are there. All right, let me open up you guys. So, depending on your stop, I'm sure a lot of you probably got hit. But the sellers came in. I mean, let's see, untradeable on a day like this. Uh, yeah, I mean the VIX the prices were, I mean, hopping like $20 at a time, 15, $20. So I can imagine a lot of stops were hit for sure. What you all stopped out, yeah. 135 entry. Yeah, it popped for 130. I thought I was gonna get my first 10 right out the gate. And look at the sellers there. All right, let me move this over. Oh, let me see. I want to see that. All right. Yep. I can imagine a lot of you all stopped. 135. Yeah, that was bad. Entry at 137. Now it's 177. The sellers are really in there. You entered at 134, had a limit order at 128. Okay. Got out early, 128 to 138. Then moved your stop and close. Awesome. Damn, they coming in 190, 185 now. Stopped out. Stop. Yeah, I can imagine a lot of you all stopped out. Took the second trade 130, 131 to one. Yeah, they're in. They're in. I can I don't want to say I predicted, but I could imagine that they were gonna buy report as well, and also, you know, getting hit, those stops getting hit. Okay. Let's see. 10 contracts at 95. 95? Oh, you did. Oh, you did 193s. Yeah, 193s are now $135 from 95. Okay, break even. 193 to 96. 193 puts. Okay. Small win, good win. Yeah, it wasn't much sort of the lag. It was just the VIX. Prices jumping. 136 to 116. Plus spread, that's for sure. Yeah. Now that sellers are really in there now. Right off the top of that value area that I spoke of in pre-market. There was a delay on voice again today. Let's see. Stopped out on your first 110 contracts. You got into it 119 to 135. Awesome. 100 contracts. Wow. And they came in later. Yeah, definitely played small. I definitely did that. 128 to 135. Awesome. You stayed with it. Okay. Uh, 89 to 130. Wow. Okay. 135 to 119, 131 to 135, and then 145 to 150. Okay. You taking some small bites, but that's awesome. Awesome. Went back in first and second TP, third time trying to allow a run. End up breaking even. Okay. I mean, there's a buyer imbalance that just hit, but them sellers are there. Entered early 121 out at 131. That's fire. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, prices are now into the hundreds, and they were in the hundreds when we first entered 121. I'm sorry, 128, and now it is 181. with a nice buyer imbalance that just popped in. So there's some panic that's setting in. Buyers are now trying to get out of their positions. They have to sell it. Is there anything? I don't think so. Is there any news that's coming out? At 10. Oh, we had PMI deposit 945, which is also positive. I mean, news have been positive across the board. Inventory comes out at 10:30. Other than that, just a value high of the entire week, April 15th to April 19th. Pierced it slightly and then dropped. So the area opportunity, we had to go all the way back to last year. All right, let me see if I can bring you all back up. So mixed bag. I know a lot of you probably got stopped because of the prices on options were, I mean, they were jumping. They weren't jumping a couple dollars. They were jumping like 10, 15 at a time. With the VIX being so high and the spread being so wide, I don't use time and sales. Time and sales goes way too fast for me. Anything that doesn't print, I'm not gonna. That just you gotta stare at the screen. I'm sure you can go back, but I don't use it. I don't even have it on my charts. Yep. Yep. Panic setting in, people getting out of their buy orders, and now it's dropping again. Yep. Dropping again. Panic and fear is happening for sure, especially in this 5 minute candle. People are trying to rush to get out their orders. That buyer imbalance just went away. They are definitely a continuation of post market. Nice, good job. This is tough, man. When you have a news like we had at 4 o'clock yesterday that rocked the market, and then you wake up and see VIX is it's high and spreads are wide and prices jumping. It's not the easiest day in the world. But areas of interest always plays, but we always play like the value high, the value low. Each area of interest have the same mechanics. We pierced it a little bit, went up to I think we maybe touched 195 flat. Up and 195.06 was the high, but that was just, I won't say slightly, but above the value area that I had in pre-market. And that was a little bit of April 23rd and no, I'm sorry, April 17th profile, April 19th, I'm sorry, April 19th and April 22nd, 2024's profile. Yep, and they're really dropping it now. Panic has set in and people are getting out their orders. Ooh, I didn't even check that. There's 193 flat has a huge sell imbalance, and that's probably what we just seen it. Oh, they dropping it now. That just popped in. Your bids hit it. And then another one, 192. Oh, that just went away. So never mind. Up, back on 192.90. Wow. I mean, 193 flat, 39,000 orders were put in. So imagine that. How much money is moving from there? Yep. Panic has officially set in. The big buyer imbalance that we saw the first 5 minutes is being wiped out. Dang, if I only got $10, it is now $224. A whole $100 worth of profit could have been there. So we all knew that the market was going to sell down. I mean, I don't think anybody thought to buy. The first 5 minutes were definitely getting out of positions, just being patient and waiting for price to get to that value high. So this is an example, a good example of why I do 20 cent, $20. 'Cause I was down to 108.5 before I got bailed out. So a little bit of luck there for sure. Small profit, I definitely went $100, 100 lots less than normal. So if I did take a loss, it wouldn't be as bad as normal losses. But looks like a lot of y'all re-entered and caught that drop. Now, if price drops 192.36, which is trying to, then that's all of the buyer buying orders that was submitted either before cash or after. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna take the small win and roll. But a good job on re-entering. The buyers that just didn't come in when we wanted to, but they came in to bail my ass out. Let's see. I see, Davey, you're typing. So I'm here to answer any questions. Anybody have 138? It hit 137. What does that mean? You entered it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's jumping too. Prices are jumping. Yeah, I can imagine the price jump. Well, not imagine it did. Price jumping at open because of the VIX being so high. Another reason why I wasn't ready, it was two reasons. One, we didn't get to the value high of that area that I put in pre-market. Two, the spread was too wide. I know that doesn't matter for a lot of the future guys, but spread was too wide. Okay. I don't think things are going to calm down today. We just came off some huge news. With VIX, though, I have two rules about the VIX. I'll either, if the opportunity is great, I'll play it with a much smaller lot size. But if the opportunity doesn't present itself and we VIX is high, then I just won't touch the market at all. The opportunity was there. And I think a lot of people may have gotten fooled by the positive news that we had and also thinking that this was on a discount. But um, opportunities don't lie. Value areas don't lie. Distributions do not lie. Whether you use market profile or volume profile, which I use in conjunction together to get a bigger picture, those areas do not lie. Imbalances, that's coming straight from the market. That's not an indicator. That's not a guessing. No, you're very welcome. That's coming straight from buyers and sellers happening in real time. Oh man, $243 now. This is it. They didn't filled all those imbalance orders and are dropping. I think everyone knew this was going to be a continuation of yesterday. I wasn't even looking to buy. The profile didn't say to buy anyway, so I had nothing to go off to even look to for calls. Everything pointed to it. I wouldn't say this was anything that the market tried to hide, but with the good news, like I said this morning on both reports, kind of expected a little bit of a pop and also hitting stops as well. Right at 20, was it? I'm sorry, 192.90. All right. Is there any other questions? This is a difficult one. Playing the emotional market after where we came from yesterday. If there's nothing else, I don't see anybody else typing. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Um, any questions that come up afterwards, I will definitely um respond to. I am recording this today, so I'll have this posted sometime this evening. Oh, yep. Panic and fear is in. Whew, I can't. Now, if it hit 191.23, which is the weekly stops from that, what day was it? 415 to 419, 2024. There's nothing stopping it. There is a big buy order, limit order sitting at 190, but that doesn't mean it's gonna hold. All right, everyone. Looks like there's no questions. Silas is still in control. Could have been a huge payday. Now 262 dollars. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow morning. We do have Fed. Fed Chairman Powell does speak tomorrow at 11:25. I don't think it's gonna be economic news. I think he's just a part of a panel at 11:25. We do have employment situation at 8:30, which is probably gonna report good news after the jobless claims reported good news. God, look at those sellers. All that panic buying this morning or selling because they had to sell to, I mean, yeah, the stops had to, if I get my words right, had to buy them back. So that's why we had that big buy up. Now the panic is really setting in and now it's dropping again. Trump has done a mess to the markets. All right, let me go back to you all if you have any more questions. Yep, you guys are very welcome. Thanks, Russell. This is futures, nice bounce. RDO line. What is RDO? Is that resistance one? Is that pip, not pips, but what's the thing called? RDO is a resistance, but what is I forgot what it's from. So like support is R. I mean support is S, resistance R. I just can't remember where it's from. Kill pips. Okay. But it's also from something else. It's an indicator also that the old floor traders used to use. Um, and I forget what it's called. So I'm gonna remember as soon as I get off here. All right, Dave, a bad trader. I see you typing. I'll stick around to answer your question if you have any, if it is a question or statement. Yeah, I did change it. Did I change it to 30 minutes? Oh, to from daily to weekly to get there faster. I just looked at the weekly, and then once I found where the last profile was in the 193s, then I used the what is the feature called in sync time in Go charting to allow my dailies to go to that date so I can get a better picture of what's happening. So hopefully that answered it. But you can go over there on the weekly too. It just is you're gonna do a lot of scrolling until you get there. But just a faster way is just to sync the time. But yes, I did. You have to find another preference, another profile of reference. If you are out of balance to the upside or downside, then the last session's profile is non-existent. I mean, not non-existent, but it's not relevant. So you got to find the next relevant profile. TradeStation. TradeStation does TPO charts. That's new. That's another reason why I left them as well, was because I didn't see it. Okay, another selling balance just hit, and they're playing off of it with huge volume, so they're going to continue to fall. This is not going away. They just hit that sell balance, imbalance, I'm sorry, and dropping. This is all happening in real time. Real investors, real traders happening in real time. The question is if they hit it again. Oh, a big, ooh, 160,000. Yeesh. All right. All right. Looks like that's it. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna get more information on whether Chairman Powell, 1125 is actually gonna, if you're gonna speak about the economy or hike rate cuts or anything like that, or is it just a panel? Um, CNBC is real good at giving detailed information on his potential speech or comments. So if he's going to talk about the economy, then I'm not going to touch the market because that's my rule is not to play. If he speaks before 12, after 12, then the market will stay calm. But if it's just a regular panel discussion, then we may touch the market tomorrow. All right, everyone. Have a great. Yep, you're very welcome, a bad trader. Do not hesitate to ask any questions, guys. I'm here to not only, show you guys my trades and you can follow me, but for those who are trying to learn it to fish for yourself, I can talk trading all day. So do not hesitate, whether you want to send it on here, general chat, or you can send me a private message. I will respond to every last one of them and answer them to the best of my ability. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all and talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.